Hi, welcome back to those who watched like the previous video. I'm not sure how the intro is supposed to be, but I absolutely have no clue. I hate reading anything on script. I prefer improvising, so that's what I'm doing right now. The day that I'm recording this is on the 26th of June. I think I'll post this like after a week or two. That rhymes. I should be a songwriter, bruh. But anyways, well, actually during on this day, the 26th, I actually did go through a small art block. I tried to go on live and draw something, but I felt really shitty. I meant me. Really shitty, and then I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this. I probably should just like draw it at my own pace. I didn't draw for like 2-3 hours, and then while I was eating, I was like, oh, why not I draw a Xiao in this pose or that pose, and this is what I came up with. The details on his clothes is definitely the hardest part in my opinion. I got ulcer, in case if you're wondering why do I sound pretty funny. So yeah, and I've been biting inside like my mouth for a while. Like when I'm biting inside my mouth for a while, oh my god, that sounded so wrong. I meant like I've been constantly like accidentally biting my mouth inside. It definitely hurt. That's how I got an ulcer. I am sugar deprived. I'm gonna have to buy like 4 bags of cookies. Anyways, back to this drawing. Yeah, I was definitely trying out like different poses for Xiao, because Xiao is such an athletic, sexy dude, yaksha. I mean, I main him, so of course he is hot. I have a reason for everything. That makes no sense. What the fuck? But anyways, ow, my ulcer. What the fuck? Anyways, this took me an hour to draw, but I did not want the video to be like 1 hour long. I wanted it to make sure like it's at a comfortable time. So there are some parts where I speed up, some parts where I did not. Yeah, so that's why right now it's like 18-19 minutes, including intro and outro. That way it wouldn't be too long. I don't want a 1 hour long video. I mean, you could always speed up on like YouTube, but it's only like 2 times speed, so it's not enough. Xiao, definitely a character that I enjoy drawing a lot. I probably might draw Ito next. But actually the whole point of this drawing is actually just to get used to the idea of me drawing details. As you can tell, I tried to do very simple, intricate details after. Not now. Now I'm just doing the base, like how his clothes look like, how his body will look like. I did not sit on my chair and draw for an hour. Like, I know I did that on TikTok Live, but no, I did not do it for this one. I just draw like every 10 minutes. I went off, and then I came back again, and I draw, and then I went off, watch some porn. I'm kidding. Read some manga, watch some anime and some movies, and I came back and I watched some Madagascar, and I came back. So yeah. It's supposed to be like an ASMR vibe, but I don't know why am I doing this. Anyways, yeah, I placed JoJo song at the background. I'm gonna have to put that link down in the description below. What am I saying? I feel like I'm gonna cringe if I listen to this. I feel like the first video that I did, there were a lot of mistakes. I did not know I had to put a thumbnail. My best friend Eli, she told me like, oh, like you can make a thumbnail. I was like, oh my god, yes, the thumbnail. I fucking forgot about the thumbnail. So I will put the thumbnail later. Oh my god, it's 12:20 a.m. I should be sleeping, but I have like 14 minutes to talk. But nah, it's not a hassle or anything. It's quite fun. It's actually quite interesting to see my own process. Like, as you can tell, the clothes, I don't know what to describe with this. All I can tell you is that I just use a reference from Pinterest. Pinterest will always be my best friend. Pinterest is an artist's best friend. The poses that I found also is from Pinterest. I just saw this girl and she was like holding 2 sticks. Immediately I was like, this pose is so cool to draw. And as I was drawing, I was like, why don't I just stick Xiao's face on there? And that is what I did. I stick Xiao's face and his clothes, slap it on there, and ta-da! Well, came out Xiao with a very cool pose, and my ulcer is killing me. Yay! Wow. I don't know how long this took me to edit. I know I'm not gonna lie, I'm half-assing the edit. If anything, I'm really half-assing it. I really need an editor. If anything, I need someone to like help me edit this shit. I'm way too lazy for this dumb shit, bro. I hate editing. Now I know what it feels like. Now I know how everyone feels like when they edit. I mean, some people enjoy editing. I don't really enjoy editing. After going through this, like, I know like I said, I was half-assing it. But even with half-assing it, I really hate it, bro. I should just be drawing. I shouldn't be editing anything. Like, who? I'm not like a multiple trick pony. I'm like a few tricks pony. I can only draw it, and I can only study and do math. I'm not sure about singing though, but yeah. It was definitely pretty fun. I should definitely get myself a ring light or something, because I'm sorry if the lighting keeps changing. I've been trying to find the perfect lighting, and because the time changes are really drastic, so you could tell that like the light angles and all that stuff is because like I did not have any natural light during the time. Yeah, but it was a pretty chill moment. I did just sit on my bed and like watch some ASMR. Definitely recommend some ASMR. I feel like there's always one problem as an artist. When I found out that I had art block out of nowhere, I had art block. Like, I mean, I had art block for a few hours, but I got rid of it while drawing this. I remember there was one artist called Talart. She said that art block is not real, you know. What she said is correct, because I think why I said I have art block is because I was constantly drawing the past few days. I kept drawing non-stop. I put in colors. I exhausted my mental capacity. Like, every part of my brain cells just died and evaporated from my brain, because during that one TikTok live I was doing Yai Miko. I will post that as well. I will post that. I'm gonna have to edit that. Oh, I don't want to edit it. I hate being the editor. I really need an editor, bruh. It's killing me. I really don't want to edit anymore. Ooh. I'm gonna see who else who can edit. I'm gonna like ask you to do the job for me, although you won't get paid because you're my friend. So but yeah, because there was this one drawing where I included 4 things that I hate when it comes to drawing anything. The poses were never the problem. Poses are always fun to draw, but in that one drawing, I had to draw a background. I had to color it with highlighter. I had to draw a female character, and I had to draw trees. Oh wait, that one more is not trees. Another one was the tiny details. Yeah, so 5 things. There are 5 things I hated most when I was drawing that artwork. I mean, it came out pretty okay. My senior kind of liked it. My ex-senior, he liked it a lot. He was like, ooh, like, nice tree. But yeah, I'm glad I tried that. I'm not complaining that I tried that. If anything, I'm glad I did challenge myself to do it, because 4 of the main things that I hate the most, and I incorporated into that, I'm shocked it came out okay. It's not how I wanted it, but it came out okay. Many people might think like, oh, it's fine and all that. Yeah, true, it's fine, but I guess me having high expectation for myself, just I guess it kind of brought that down, and like I was like, ooh, a little bit disappointed in myself. But it's normal because it's something I would never draw every day, and it's good because I mean, I remember when I first started out drawing, I don't draw every day. Back when I started, I would never draw any every day because I would get so frustrated with myself. I'll be like, oh my god, why can't I draw like her? Why can't I draw like him? Like, why can't I draw like that? I kept questioning my sexuality. I'm kidding. I would never question my sexuality. I'm bisexual, settle, period. I kept questioning like, oh, why do I do this? Why do I draw? I know it's very difficult for those who are starting out, and you would constantly question like, oh my god, why do I suffer? What makes me struggle to draw when I love drawing? It makes me hate drawing. Yes, I think that back then, but now that I look back at it, I'm kind of glad that I did think through that, because if not, I would have stopped drawing. The reason why we're all thinking that as a starting artist, I know some people are really motivated, but I think majority of us would be so frustrated to go through that because you put in so much effort, but it never came out the way you want. You thought the results is gonna come out the way that you want, but when you actually look back at it, you'll be like, oh my god, like, there's something wrong with the eyes, something wrong with the hair, oh my god, the fingers are so fucking weird. So yeah, that's an everyday problem for an artist. Most artists, some are pretty good. They really don't need to do much. So yeah. The only thing I could say is that because back when I was starting, you don't really have to put in your all. Just try to sketch when you feel like sketching. Try to draw when you feel like drawing. Because you're starting out, you don't know the basics yet, and because you're starting out, you don't want to like push and overwork yourself when it's not gonna produce good results, you know. Until you get the basics down, you'll be like, oh my god, like I can draw this, I can draw that, and then like you feel more motivated. You'll be like, I can do this, like I'm the king of the world, like I can draw hands, I can draw like shit with hands. So yeah, I could definitely say it's very normal when you're starting out that you don't draw much. It's better not to overwork yourself, because if you do, it's really gonna affect your mental health, and it's not good. It's really not good. I have been there. I've over-exhausted myself, and I was so frustrated that I cried for like a whole night. I was like, oh my god, I'm stupid. Why won't my brain work? Why won't it work? But when I look back at it now, I'll be like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Like, why did I overwork myself? Because like I was a starting artist. There is no point to overwork myself because it's not a job. Why do I want to take it as a job? No, I took it as a hobby. You're supposed to be enjoying the process. As an artist, you need to enjoy the process and feel how it works, how it goes. I feel that's one of the things that you would forget eventually as you go down the road as an artist, because there would be like a certain time where you had to really take a break. For me, I'm talking from my experience, is that the time where I literally had to take a long ass hiatus is not when I was starting out. It was when I reached to a point where I thought that I have learned everything about anatomy and face, hair, and body. And then when I took a 1-year hiatus, I came back. I was like, oh my god, like there are a lot of things that I don't know about drawing. Like, look at my anatomy, look at these abs, they look so crusty as fuck. Look at these hair, like it's not nice, it's not in proportion. And turns out it's not because like I was rusty after a year. If anything, it's because after coming back to it, I saw the mistakes more clearly, and then I know what I had to like practice on. I think that is one of the things that we have to do. Yeah, but I'm not telling you to take a 1 year hiatus off. Take a hiatus or a break whenever you feel like it. Don't feel like, oh, like I feel like I'm at this peak. So don't follow the footsteps of any artist. If anything, just go along with the flow. I feel, because that's how creativity happens, right? You go with the flow. You don't push yourself. You don't force yourself to do it. Instead, you just enjoy. I know it's difficult. You'll be like, oh my god, like you've already known the basics. Of course you would say that. I've been through the shit. I've been through the struggles. It's definitely not easy. So I can definitely tell you is that I'm not saying this because like I know shit. I know how to do the basics. I'm not saying I know everything. I really don't. I really need a lot of practice. But yes, I know the basics. But that doesn't make me like a high ass self-esteem artist. No, I'm still learning. Everyone's still learning. I feel that it's better that we take the time to understand about ourselves, because I feel drawing, I remember Talart say this once as well. She said that when you draw something in a character or even your own OC, it's something that you like. Like, let's say when you draw this character, there's like a particular style. A style is something where you add in the details or the features that you like about having it on yourself, or that you have on yourself, or that you like it on a character. Let us say, oh, I like to add eyelashes on the character. That's a style. That's what I like. Or I like to add a lot of thick muscles on a character. Well, that's what I like. Or I like to add lots of colors, or I like to have sharp looking hands because it looks sexy. Because why? Because I like sharp looking sexy hands. So it be like that. Style is not really defined by anything. If anything, style is really towards what you like. So yeah, I know it's really hard to accept this, but I don't think I have a style. I don't think anyone has a proper style. I think, actually, no, sorry, I take that back. People do have style. It's just that whether it's consistent or inconsistent or not, mine is definitely inconsistent, but I do not hate it. I do not like fight it, because I feel that with my inconsistent style, it shows that I have different types of variety in my sketchbook, and I think that kind of makes it more fun. You'll be like, oh my god, like why this bitch has so many different like types of styles. I think it's quite fine. So I don't think it's necessary to have a style. As long as you got the basics down, you know how to draw, like you know how to proportion the face, the body. The style eventually will come on its own. Well, it will come on its own. Do not rush it. Do not push it. I remember I'll be like, oh my god, like why don't I have my own art style? Well, I think this is coming to an end of the video. I have like 30 seconds left, so yeah, thank you for listening to me rant. I'm not sure if this would be enjoyable, but I will see you next time. Bye!